All right, we are live and rolling here at the lake house, live on site. Good evening. Chris, I counted how many cards you got in that break when you were asking for one card. You got 7 cards. That was just in the one break. So I think you will be able to get one card. I have faith. This is 2023 Bowman's Best Random Teams. We got Pick Your Team coming up at 8:30. You might hear a little bit of an echo coming from the microphone. I am not in the garage as I have been in the past when I'm at the lake house here. But there's still kind of like a big room with some echo. So my apologies. We'll be here today and tomorrow. Then we'll be back in the main office on Sunday night. Random teams on this one. Let me get that up and going here. We'll get started. There we go. Hey, Corey. On the left spots in the order they were purchased on the right, random.org. We'll copy and paste. I had a little bit of an inventory glitch, it seems like, so I put myself there for the last spot. I'm going to paste these over onto the right. Descriptions 2023 Bowman's Best. We'll roll the dice. 4 or less, we'll re-roll. Hey, Kyle, good evening. We got 6. Well, let's start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, making us wait there. All right, we'll copy these. Verification code is going to be right here, NBZRQK. You can always bring that to random.org if you want to verify stuff. Let's get these over into the sidebar on the left. Give me a second. There we go. The key. I'll Control Z that. The keyboard's taking a second to wake up there, and then it did everything at once. There we go. Cool. All right. We'll hit OK. We are all set there. We can get this off of our screen now. And you guys can start looking over those team assignment results if you'd like. You're more than welcome to train. You can throw your team in the chat if you'd like to make a deal with somebody, and I'll keep an eye throughout. I'll read on the comments, and if anybody does make a deal, I'll adjust the sidebar for you guys. Cool, Kyle. Sounds good. I'll keep an eye out for it. I assume it should be here within a few days. If anybody else wants to get some cards in for our PSA submission, tomorrow morning is going to be your last chance to get them into the post office. Hoping to get them all by early next week so I can start getting it all prepped and set to go out by like Friday or Saturday next week. So if you're interested in getting into our bulk submission, give me a shout. I'll give you all the info you might need, but hopefully you can get those mailed out by tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the flagship once it gets chromified for Topps Chrome. I think those cards are going to look great in Topps Chrome. Cubs fan. I believe that's Joe, Cubs fan. Ooh, San Diego. Good one. The Ethan Salas. Just hit that last night. You can take a look on our Instagram if you missed it. Yeah, I figured. Hey, Joe. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get to it. All right, gonna start off with Colson Montgomery. There's Ethan Salas. Not quite the auto, though. Carlos Correa. It could be an auto, our first auto. Shea Langoliers is a refractor. And our first auto, Braylon Tavera. Going to Baltimore and Steven on this one. Cool, Steven. Signature's a little off center, eh? Started that right on the edge. See that sleeved up and top loaded. Yeah, Chris, it's angled from the side, the overhead camera. It's not overhead directly. It's like up to the left and kind of, yeah, it's crooked, but it's the best I could do. As you can see, I don't have anything to, like a back to tape it onto like I have in the past. I usually have a wall back there. Steven, the PSA submissions, we have a bulk submission going out at the end of the month. So I'm asking everybody to get their cards into me ASAP. Topps is running, or PSA is running a little bit of a special. It's like $5 cheaper than usual. So I think it's going to be $18.50 for dugout members, $21.50 for non-dugout members per card. Cards have to be 1993 or newer to qualify. But yeah, that's the bulk value submission. So we usually get it back within a month or two on those. Although this one is with the promotion, I wouldn't be surprised if they get a big order and maybe it takes like 3 months to come back. Who knows? Freddie Freeman here starting off pack 3. Hey, CJ, good evening. Javi Baez. Vaughn Grisham. Reel to Reel, Yoendry Vargas. And Refractor, Kodai Senga. By the way, Pick Your Team is sold out. We'll go live with that at 8:30 if you're looking for it. And then in terms of tomorrow, I'm just going to post up another random and Pick Your Team. If they both fill, we'll do both of them tomorrow night. If only one fills, we'll do one. And we'll take care of the other on Sunday. Some mini diamond coming up. Logan O'Hoppe. Oswaldo Cabrera. Mini diamond is a reel to reel, and it's Yoendry Vargas again. Sweet. And it's going to Hunter and the Dodgers. Carlos Perez for the Randy Johnson photo shoot. And refractors, Bobby Witt. All right, definitely got to top load this one. And we'll set that over there for now. Sleeve up our rooks. All right. Matt Shaw. Jackson Chorio. Vladdy Jr. Is that a... I don't think that's a parallel, but I'll double check. Because usually the parallel... Oh, no, camera. Come back. Don't do this to me. Can't be having it. You can see me in the overhead still. Try to get my hand right under the camera a little bit. There we go. Got the pack right here in my hand still. Let me wiggle this cord a little bit. I wonder why I did that. Oh, I know why. Because I don't have this one app. Give me 1 second. Let me get the camera app running here. Elgato Camera Hub. Let's see if I can get this working here. 1 second. Going to do a little unplug and replug. Come on, buddy. You can do this. I know you can. It had been working so good for days. I think the app might have crashed, actually. Let's see. I think it did. Here we come. There we go. All right. My apologies, guys. I think we might be good to go, though. It looks like the app on the phone actually crashed that time. All right, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. here. This one is one we were wondering if it was going to be a base or not, but I think we had an auto behind it. Out of 150 on the blue. Nobody at the door, Chris, I know. This one is going to Boston Fraley Encarnacion. That is going to Jared. Nice, Jared. And our refractor is a Miggy. Perfect for Jason. Yeah, Jeff, if I remember. I'll pull this other one back in 1 second. Cool second auto. This one here, the Carlos Perez, it's going to be right there, White Sox. Down here is the teams they've played against, I believe. All right, is that... Vladdy was a base. I got the Miggy refractor there. Chris, I forgot to look to see who I had. That's perfect. Nolan Gorman. Who's that, Kyle? Which one? Bryce Harper. Diaz. Edwin Diaz. James Wood. Astral Projections. Oh, that's nice. Some lava action there on Lazaro Montes. Seattle, and this one is going to Ryan. Check the number on that in a second. I believe it'll be out of 199. And then Chris Bryant on the refractor. Oh, Encarnacion. I don't believe it is, but fact check me on that, because I could be wrong. 121 out of 199 on the Montez. Sleeve up Gorman and James Wood. It was close enough. I didn't even notice that you didn't spell it right. It was close. I mean, it looks like Encarnacion at first look. James Wood there. All right, last pack for the first half. This one's got something thicker stock in it, too. Drew Jones. Spencer Jones. I like that those guys are back-to-back. Shellacked is Adley Rushman. Refractor, Lazaro Montes. And parallel, Xavier Isaac. It's going to Tampa Bay. And Matt, that is going to be 98 out of 150. I will say this, speaking of the new camera, that was frustrating. That just crashed again because I thought we were on such a good roll the last few days. I didn't have any issues. So hopefully that was just a weird one-off. But since I have upgraded the phone, before this I was running an iPhone XS, which was 6 years old, I think. That was the camera we had been using. And then I just upgraded my phone last week. Working the iPhone 15 Plus now. And since then, we haven't run into that issue where it would like freeze for a second and then everything would go into super fast forward motion until it caught back up again. Remember how that was happening? It was almost like somebody was pinching a hose and then letting it go, and then the camera would just high speed catch up. Knock on wood, fingers crossed, that has not happened since I changed out to this new camera. So pluses and minuses, we'll get there. The issues are becoming fewer and fewer. All right, part 2. Oh yeah, Kyle, there's a few letters missing in it now that I look at it again, but Taj Bradley here. Jackson Holiday. Brando Maia. Shellacked. Is that Joe Henry again? It is. 3 Yoenry Vargas cards so far, and Ronald Acuna for our refractor. Pretty much the only prospect base I'll sleeve up in this product, Jackson Holiday, and then got a rookie Taj Bradley there. Pack 2. This typically will have our 3rd auto in it. It looks like it might again. Gunnar Henderson. Seiya Suzuki. Refractor. Brett Beatty. I believe this will be a parallel. Spencer Jones, purple. Cool. It's going to Dan and the Yanks out of 250. Auto number 3. Gosh, for a second I thought that was going to be Yoenry Vargas again, but I think Dalton Rushing is a better name. That's a sweet hit. Congratulations, Hunter. Dang. Hunter, if you want to make a deal on this one, I'm all ears. Dalton Rushing is quickly climbing the ranks of the Dodgers prospect list. Pretty exciting. He's going to be a little bit of a logjam with Will Smith being there, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. It's pretty. Cool. All right, that's 3 autos. We got 1 left. This one is going to be 136 out of 250. At least this one is yours, Dan. But yeah, I know. And it's all just up to whichever one my hand grabs out of the stack of boxes, you know? You never know. That's that refractor baby there. All right, let's see what we got here. Pack 3. Nolan Arenado. Look who it is. Yohanry Vargas. 4th Yohanry Vargas card in a box of 60 cards. Colin Houck. Got a wave coming up. First refractor is Tatis. Do it, Dan. If your budget will allow it, it's a sweet product. Ooh, that looks really nice. Bo Bichette on the wave. That's nice. Sleeve and top load that. Wyatt Langford. Anthony Rizzo. Edouard Julien. Drew Jones. Davison De Los Santos. I don't think you need me to do it, Jeff, but just for the muscle memory, I'll start flipping these every time. Going to CJ. All right, I think typically this is the auto pack, so we'll go with this one. Oh, Dan, I feel you. No trouble there. I've been getting sucked into the Pokemon 151 way too hard. Pete Alonso, you'd think that product would have wore off by now. Not on me. Leover Peguero, not on my kids either, so I'm a sucker for it. Masterpieces, Jordan Walker, that's nice. 1 in every 18 packs on those. Paul Skeens on the refractor. Astral Projections, Gunnar Henderson. Couple nice inserts there. Nice, Kyle. It's hot stuff, that product. Sells to kids. Sells to adults that used to be kids. For sure. All right, last pack here. This one should have our auto in it. Oh, Dan, I know. January 26th. Trust me. Mike Trout. Oscar Colas. Hunter Brown. Refractor, Jose De Paula. And let's see, our final auto is a shellacked out of 250. Is that Lazaro Montes? It is. Sweet. That one is going to Ryan and Seattle. Congratulations. That is a nice looking card. It's on card too. Kind of expected that to be a sticker. That's pretty, man. Congrats. Oh, Chris, that I know that board game thing you're talking about. That is specifically for people that want to waste their cash. 99% of people collecting Pokemon cards think that that thing is a gigantic ripoff. And in fact, a lot of places are starting to sell it a lot cheaper because they can't move it. But yeah, it comes with like a few decks of like the original cards and a play board to play on and stuff. Expensive just for the sake of being expensive. It's not like it's encrusted with diamonds or something. All right, that's it for this one. We got Pick Your Team coming up in 10 minutes, but let me do a quick little recap of what we had here, and then I'll get everything all flipped over and ready to go. I believe the Masterpiece Autos are stickers. The other insert we had, Astral Projections with Ethan Salas, that was stickers. That's why I thought that shellacked was going to be a sticker. It's weird. Here's our refractors. DePaula, Skeens. We had the Drew Jones insert. Tatis, Acuna, Montes, Chris Bryant, Bobby Witt, and Carlos Perez. Oh, that's cool, Kyle. And Jeff, I hear you. I know. Not a whole lot here for Detroit in this box. Colas, Paguero, these are the rookies. Julian, Gunnar Henderson, Taj Bradley, Jackson Holiday, not really a rookie, but Nolan Gorman, Logan O'Hoppe, Oswaldo Cabrera, and Vaughn Grisham. He'll be a rookie before we know it, right? All right, top-loaded stuff. We had a Masterpieces insert, Jordan Walker, Gunnar Henderson on the Astral Projections. Bo Bichette was a wave. Brett Beatty refractor. Spencer Jones purple out of 250. Shellacked Yohan Vargas. Shellacked Adley Rushman. Xavier Isaac blue out of 150. James Wood Astral Projections. Lazaro Montes on the teal lava out of 199. 122. Reel to reel Yohan Vargas. Kodai Senga refractor. Langoliers as well. Our final auto there, Lazaro Montes out of 250. Might have been the nicest. I don't know. We had this one here. Yohan Vargas. Mini diamond reel to reel. Fraley Encarnacion was out of 150. That was 146. Dalton Rushing. I think that's actually a refractor. I was just about to say base, but that's a refractor. This one is a base. Braylon Tavera. And that is that. Yeah, Chris, right? You watch. You gotta watch the other breaks with bated breath, hoping. Right? I feel you. I've been there. Cool. I'm going to get everything all switched over, and I'll be back in 8 minutes. If you need anything, shoot me a line on Facebook, Twitter, departurebreaks@gmail.com, Discord, or the message us icon in our app. And following the second break to pick your team here. So after 9 o'clock, I'll start getting back to you if you need anything. That's great, Kyle. 100%. Got to do it. Appreciate that for sure. I'm sure the kids do too. Yeah. All right, I'm going to sign off. I will be back in 7 minutes now. Hope to see you there. Thanks, guys.